In a significant development, tribal MLAs from Manipur are set to hold peace talks in New Delhi for the first time since the violence began in Manipur on May 3, 2023 last year. With over 200 lives lost in the violence, the focus is now on restoring normalcy and addressing the deepening divisions within the region. The discussions will be supervised by the Ministry of Home Affairs and mediated by Naga MLAs, marking a crucial step in bridging the divide. The peace talks are currently underway as we speak. We will now be joined by our correspondent from Manipur to speak on this issue. Hello, Mubasir.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us today to discuss on this matter. So, as we delve into this issue, the first thing I'd like to ask is, besides the obvious issue at hand, restoration of peace in the violence-hit valley, what might be the other key points that would be discussed in the meeting today?
As far as the peace process is concerned, it is for the first time that central government has initiated such a peace talk. The ongoing crisis in the state started from May last year, and it continued for this prolonged 16-17 months, and we saw a lot of bloodbath in the state. However, fortunately, central government initiated this peace process. Before leaving Imphal, when we talked to the concerned MLAs, at least from Meitei and Naga MLAs, what we came to know is the meeting will be chaired by Union Home Minister Amit Shah. It will be probably held at Ministerial Hall. And from Meitei side, MLA Robindro, Thokchom Radheshyam, Satyabrata, Basanta Kumar, Yumnam Khemchan, Sapam Ranjan, Laurembam Rameswar Meitei, K.S. Ragumani and Mr. Govindas Konthausam are scheduled to attend it. And from Naga, MLA Mr. Awangbo, Numai, Losi Diko and Ram Muita. These three Naga people representatives are scheduled to join the talk. And from Kuki side, as mentioned by these MLAs and from the sources that what we get, Mr. Lepao Haukip and Mr. Haukilet Kipjen, Mr. Nur Sunglur Sanate, Mr. Ledzman Haukip and Mr. Paulinlan Haukip will join the talk. However, so far no confirmation from the Kuki side that they are actually joining the talk till now. And there is no official statement from Kuki side that they are actually joining this peace process. However, both Meitei and Naga MLAs have already left Imphal yesterday itself, and this scheduled meeting might have already been started in New Delhi. Till now, there is no official statement from the Union Home Ministry side. It will probably be Union Home Ministry will probably make official statement probably after the end of the meeting or in between the meeting. So the agenda will probably, when we ask to this Mr. Awangbo Numai, he is a water resource minister in N. Biren Singh government, and he is from NPF. So when we ask Mr. Awangbo Numai what will be the agenda, he said that they also not inform of the particular agenda about the talk. However, Union Home Minister has given a urgent call to join this meeting, so that that is why.
All right, Mubasir, as you've mentioned the names, will there be any central government leader or Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh himself attending the meeting, or is it only between the leaders?
Well, as of now, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh is still in Imphal. So till now, he is not. There is no information of N. Biren Singh joining till now, because Chief Minister N. Biren Singh is still in Imphal. So he is not joining at the moment. As far as from the central government side, it is expected that Union Home Minister Amit Shah will chair the meeting. Yes, back to you.
All right, Mubasir, have you had the opportunity to speak to any of the officials who will be attending the meeting?
No official, because it will be high-level officials, Home Ministry officials. It will be not possible to talk to Home Ministry official at the moment. However, we talked to this concerned MLA only, when they were about to leave Imphal. Yesterday, when they were leaving the Imphal International Airport, we talked to them. That is what that is what we got all this information till now. When we talked to this Mr. Lossi Diko, Mr. Awangbo Numai, and other Meitei MLAs also, like Mr. Basanta, etc. So that is what the details that they have given to us. As far as agenda and all those details are concerned, nitty-gritties are concerned, those are a critical matter. However, it is a given that the ongoing crisis will be discussed, and it is for the first time that normal peace process is being started. So it is being taken as a very positive step in one way or other. Yes, back to you.
All right. So, what specific measures are being proposed to bridge the ethnic divide between the Meitei and the Kuki communities?
Both these communities, both Meiteis and Kukis, have their own, set out points and agendas, which they are, saying it since the beginning of this ethnic crisis in the state. However, what actually will be discussed inside the meeting hall, it is not known, because it is a closed-door meeting, and many of the agenda might not even get to discuss today itself. Also, the meeting might be, I think, it will be a prolonged meeting, and it will continue for several rounds also, because at one sitting it will not be difficult to discuss all the matter. Like in Valley, people, they have a lot of concern about the the encroachment of hills and this illegal immigration, etc., etc. For the Kukis, resettlement and there are other demands about separate administration also. So how far both this community will be willing to adjust for the other community is another interesting point of view. And as far as inclusion of Naga MLAs are concerned, both these communities, the land claiming by both the communities, coincide with the lands being inhabited by the Naga populace. So it will not be possible to discuss anything concerning the issue between Meitei and Kuki alone. So Naga, that is why Naga MLAs are also being invited. And the discussion might have already been started. However, Chief Minister and Biren Singh is still in Impal, so he is not joining till now. However, we never know. Central government can call him anytime, and he can also join in, provided the Kuki representative or Kuki MLAs are ready to sit with the Chief Minister and Biren Singh also. So far there are lots of speculations are being circulated in media, and particularly in Manipur also, both in valley and hillside, in Kuki side also, in Meitei side also. There are being a lot of speculation are being circulated, and people have a lot of expectation. In a way, this MLAs were also feeling the pressure also, because the expectations are really high at the moment. Yes, back to you.
All right, Mubasir, as you've mentioned that expectations are very high regarding this peace talks. So when we come down to if we do the math right, it has been 1 year, 5 months and 12 days for this peace talk to take place. There has been a lot of delay to reach to such a juncture. Of course, it's a highly complicated and sensitive issue, but say, Mubasir, what could be the core reasons for all this delay for all this time?
Solo, when we talked to Congress President Megachandra yesterday, also he expressed the similar sentiment. He said that the peace talks should have been initiated long time back. However, it is a welcome step that central government had at last initiated the peace process. They could have initiated this peace process a long time back, because the issue has been dragging on for quite a long time. So. Everybody agreed that the peace process should have been started very much earlier. However, they might have been, on the other side, central government might have been, looking for the opportunities to start the peace process when, violence subside. Otherwise, just around 1 or 2 months back also there were occurrence of violence in some peripheral area or some areas between areas adjacent between this Maite and Kuki villages. There were reports of violence in areas like Giribam district also. There is this Kautruk area also. So there are a lot of area where violence were occurring in occurring continuously. So central government might be waiting for the violence to subside down. At the moment, there is no report of violence, fortunately, and there is no report of violence for last around 1 month, and it is an opportune time to start this peace process. And Home Ministry has, when Mr. Amit Shah met this press conference after the completion of 1 year of this Manipur violence, he promised that the peace process will be initiated very soon. And what he in fact said that the peace process has already been going on internally, at an internal level, peace process is already going on, and the full-fledged peace process will be, taken up. That is what he has said. So he started this peace process, and hopefully everything will be fine. However, at the moment, both the communities, the MLAs of both the communities might be feeling the pressure at the moment because the expectations are very high. The general public wanted many things. Lot of things from them. However, it will not be easy for them to, speak out openly to the home ministers and make out their demand also. However, if they fail to make those demands, they will be, criticized a lot by they will be criticized a lot by the people, So there's tremendous pressure upon these MLAs who are joining the peace process. However, by and large, it is a welcoming step, which everyone agrees. When we talk to the civil society organizations and when we talk to oppositions also. However, opposition felt that they also should be opposition. When we talk to this Congress and other opposition, Mr. Megatandra, the Congress chief, himself said that Congress, the opposition members should also be invited because oppositions also play a crucial role as well as the opinions of opposition also matters a lot. So Mr. Megatandra said that they also should have been invited. However, he welcomed the initiative taken by the Home Minister. Let's back to you, Salah.
All right, Mubasir, so coming down to one question, is there a possibility of the demands for separate administration or say a union territory for tribals being discussed through this meeting or this peace talk? At the moment, it is a very overhyped subject also about this separate administration part. At the moment, to say that it will be discussed or not will be very difficult for me at the moment. Predict it at the moment also because it is a closed. One thing, it is a closed door meeting, and other thing is there are a lot of other outstanding issues needed to be discussed. So this separate administration part is only only one over the top issues. However, there are many issues between the two communities which needed to be discussed, and so these are very complicated issues, and one cannot discuss this issue in one sitting or one discussion also. Like as an example, the talk between the talk between the Naga and the central government is going on for quite a long time. It's still dragging on because the issues are very contentious, and it's very difficult for any party to agree to the proposal made by one or other. So there are a lot of public concern also. So this separate administration part is also a very sensitive part. So it will not be decided in a one sitting or thing like that. And even to discuss, even whether it will be discussed or not, also cannot be predicted at the moment also because for the moment it's just the start of the process, long process, and it is a good initiative. However,
So
Right, Mubasir. As we speak about the initiative, you mentioned just some time ago that the opposition is not included for this meeting, if I'm not wrong. So I'd like to ask, is the political dynamic of Manipur in general that bad to the point where the opposition or the ruling government cannot come to a common point to reach for peace and for peace talk, even on matters like this and at a time like this?
I think that there should be government checkup. They should also be included. They, being a representative of the people, they need to have a say in whatever decision government made. So they said that they should be included. However, central government has other way of looking at the things also. They don't want to politicize things at the beginning itself. They want to. They are only inviting their allies and BJP MLA at the moment, so that the meeting could be taken up in a very cordial as well as in a private manner. Looking at the fact that these issues between Meitei and Kuki are very contentious and very crucial, so very sensitive. There are many sensitive issues involved. So central government at the moment wanted to give the meeting a very cordial as well as very private at the moment. So that's why they have called only the ruling MLAs and their allies. NPF is a BJP ally basically, so they have called only NPF and BJP MLAs. So the talk might have already started. However, what are being discussed, we cannot predict at the moment. However, we will be known in a while, because UN Home Ministry officials are expected to make an official statement by the end of today or tomorrow. They will make some official statement, and we will be in a position to comment much on that. And even MLAs both from Meitei, Kuki, and even Kuki, this Naga MLA, they once they attended the meeting, they will somehow or other they will certainly can give some input to the media also. That is how we will be able to know. Yes, back to you.
Mubasir, Naga MLAs, coming down to the Naga community, what role is the Naga community, which is one of the largest communities in Manipur and a neutral site, expected to play in this negotiation?
Well, Naga community so far play as a neutral community. Naga community so far play a very crucial role in trying to bring the peace in the state. Right from the beginning of the this ethnic clashes in May last year, these ethnic clashes between Meitei and Kuki from May last year, Nagas and Muslims, from Meitei Pangals, played a very crucial role. They have been forefront. Nagas, particularly Nagas, are at the forefront, and they have. In number of times they have shown willingness to host the any peace process between Meitei and Kuki. They are at the forefront, and even in many occasions when their own community members are being hurt or being at all the passions and under of the fact that as ethnic classes have been going on, people need to be show a lot of understanding. So Naga community has shown a lot of understanding, and also the fact that Naga community resides side by side with both Kuki and Meitei. At the moment, there is no Kuki in the Imphal Belt. However, there is abundance of Naga community in Imphal. As far as in Hill district are concerned, Naga and Meitei, Naga and Kuki reside side by side. In majority of the Hill district, of the composition, if we see the composition of the populations, it applies both Naga and Kuki in 50-50 manner, almost 50-50 manner. However, even in district like Kangpokpi, which is claimed by the Kuki community, there is abundance of Naga community. Abundance of Naga community in the district, and there are lots of nitty-gritty involved. There are many parts. There are many Naga villages, which come under Kuki Kuki-dominated area and vice versa. So it's understanding that, whatever decisions or whatever talks they initiated, it is very important for Naga. It is, in fact, it is a very sensible thing for the Union Home Ministry to, involve this Naga MLAs.
All right, Mubasir, moving on, are there any plans for continued dialogue after today's meeting to ensure long-term stability in Manipur? Or is it only a one-time meeting, so to say?
I don't think the meeting will be concluded in one sitting. It will be very difficult for any of such, meeting to be concluded in one sitting itself. It will be a long meeting, and it will. I can say for sure, it will not be it will be virtually difficult. It will be virtually impossible to complete in one sitting. Even to discuss all the contentious issues in one sitting it will not be humanly possible. So the meeting will definitely continue. It will be held in several rounds in futures hopefully. As far as continuous violence in the state, hopefully the violence has been, subside for last 1 month, and hopefully it will, subside down even more as the peace process being started. Yes, back to you.
All right, Mubasir, we'll wrap up with this last question. Mubasir, can you give us some specifics on what has been the response from local communities there regarding the ongoing negotiation and the peace talks? Also, what are their expectations? And have you spoken to any of the locals there?
So far, no reaction from Kuki community. They have personally, though they have shown, they have shown happiness, but there is no official from this IPLF, etc. And this affects or no official statement from them, so we are not sure whether what is their stand. As far as Meitei is concerned, at the moment people are welcoming the peace initiative, because people are also, as far as common people are concerned, we have been suffering a lot in last. To the start of this ethnic violence. So people wanted peace. People wanted peace. People wanted growth. People wanted, economic recovery. So far, the economic recovery is very difficult at the moment. Majority of business avenue in Imphal or in other districts have been, going backward. There is no. Due to this prolonged ethnic violence, majority of the business avenue, majority of economic activities are a complete failure, I must say. So people wanted, economic avenue as well as peace in the state. So common people will welcome it. Yes, back to you.
All right, Mubasir. Hoping for a solution through this peace talk. Thank you for joining us. As the peace talk between the Meitei and the Kuki MLAs unfold in New Delhi, and as we speak, it's ongoing, the hopes for restoring stability in Manipur are palpable. These discussions mark a significant step as representatives from both communities come together for the first time since the outbreak of violence in May. With the mediation of Naga MLAs and oversight by the Ministry of Home Affairs, the focus is on dialogue and understanding to address the deep-seated issues that have led to the ongoing strife. As the situation remains sensitive, all eyes are on the outcomes of these talks, which aim to pave the way for reconciliation and a return to normalcy in the region.